Really, these strange events, as they must be to this generation, of long ago, should be studied in their background. That is what is really important about it. Why were we there? What were we doing? Sometimes said we wanted to impose ourselves in some way on the people of East London. That's quite untrue. Our vote in East London the following March, after these events, was 23% in Bethnal Green and 19% in Limehouse. And that was an old people's vote. Householders only had the vote in the LCC election. Young people who were with us at that time had no vote. And in a parliamentary election, we should clearly have won. But a large and organized crowd from far afield, little to do with East London, were brought there to stop us doing what we'd often done before, to have a propaganda march through East London. I was myself, of course, a soldier, as you know, probably, of the First War. I fought in air and I fought in trench. And I did revert, half of me reverted, to my original profession, which was being a professional soldier. And I have admitted publicly, the old soldier rather got the better of the politician. When I allowed to be worn a very military uniform, we began with an ordinary black shirt, and then we developed a full military uniform, because soldiers, which we'd then become, anyhow half of our movement had become, do like a smart uniform. The Jew is not, I think the Jews will agree, are not immune from criticism. That is, if a Jew does something wrong, then he's as liable to be criticized as you or I. Actually, take ourselves back to that period. Prior to the war, the position was more normal. Since the war, I, like many other people, have been particularly sensitive to that question because the Jews were so terribly vilely treated in Germany, which I and everyone else has condemned. But at that time, they were in a normal position. And if a Jew was shouting for war, as we thought, he would be attacked. Well, the answer to that is that the policy of the party was never to attack anyone, Jew or anybody else, on the ground of race or religion. And I define anti-Semitism as attacking a Jew on those grounds. If anyone, over a period of time and after warning, did that, attacked Jews as Jews, it will be found, whoever they were, they ceased to be members of the party. We never clashed with this organized mob at all. We were halted by the police and told to disperse about half a mile away. And as usual, we obeyed the police. Then and now our opponents, when frustrated in any way, attack the police. They don't obey the police as we did and maintain law and order. So we were prevented doing what we'd often done before, marching through East London in an area where we had this tremendous vote and would certainly have won a parliamentary election at that time. You may say, what were we doing in uniform? Prancing around with a private army, as it's been called, and all the rest of it. Well, the origin of that matter was the necessity to fight for free speech. It wasn't only my meetings that were broken up. Everybody's meetings were broken up, whom the communists disagreed with.